today I'm going to be talking about my Springfield Prodigy double stack 1911. So as you might know, Staccato kind of patented the term 2011. So a lot of other companies have been calling their double stack 1911s a double stack 1911 because that's exactly what it is. It's a 1911 slide with a double stack grip module. And the frame is this bottom part right here. It's got the slide, and then this grip module comes off so you can change it. You see I've changed mine to the Terran Tactical metal grip module made by Icarus. Love Icarus Precision stuff. I've got their SOCOM grip module for the P320. Those guys do great work. I love them. And I'm hoping to get some more stuff from them in the future. I would love to do an Icarus Precision 365. They do solid work. It's one piece of steel, and the CNC machine or whatever they do to finish the product is immaculate. Everything that I have from them, I absolutely love. But anyway, back to the Springfield Prodigy. So on the slide here, you can see that I've done some increased serrations, and then I did window cuts in there as well. And that's just to try to keep the heat down a little bit. It also gives me a good spot to really grip it. I do the over the top press checks, and I'll recycle it from here. Especially, it's a lot easier, especially with having the red dot on there, than trying to come back here and pull it. Now mine is super buttery. It's got a lightened recoil spring, so it's easy to get it from back here. But I just naturally come, when I'm here, come here and do my press check or rack the slide if I need to. I find it to be a lot more efficient, a lot more quick. And it's just the way that I prefer, and I've started doing it on all my other type of firearms as well, Glocks, SIG, P320s, etc. Real quick, it is empty, clear, there's nothing in there, so I'm handling a safe firearm right now. Other things I've done to it is I've done some lightning cuts on both sides. I have integrally compensated it, and that's in the barrel as well. So it's kind of more of a port, but a lot of people refer to it as being integrally comped. And Springfield just came out with a compensated version. Theirs is a little bit more rounded off up here. It's more of an oval. I kind of like the square cut look more myself. It really kind of mimics the PMM comp just a little bit, and I'm a big fan of their stuff as well. So that's why I did it like that. In the future, I'm probably going to upgrade my iron sights. The AOS system that Springfield has partnered with, they do a really good plate. I love the blackout rears, so I'll probably just change out the front sight to either like a gold dot or something like that. My fiber optic melted and came out, so I think I want to change it to something that I don't have to worry as much about with the heat coming out of this port, compensator, whatever you want to call it. I've got the EOTech EOS on here. I am a big fan of EOTech. I've got it on my MCX, and their customer service has been phenomenal. I bought a used one to start out with, and whoever had it before me kind of beat it up a little bit, and they actually were able to work with me, and I was able to send it in, and they fixed it for me for free. So big shout out to EOTech. I appreciate them for that. A couple other things I've done. Obviously, I've Cerakoted it. I just went with a simple Cerakote OD green and black. I think it is really good contrast, especially with the all black grip module. I've got an EGW internal kit in here, so the trigger is super light. I mean, there's no take up. It's right there all the time. The reset right there, and brake. And I've got it set at maybe 2.5 to 3 pounds. I don't have a trigger weight gauge, so I'm just kind of going off of what feel. And I'd say it's probably about between 2.5 and 3 pounds. Super crisp. I mean, there's no take up, automatically there. That's the reset, and then it's back to the trigger. It's phenomenal. In some of the range footage, you'll see just how fast I can get shots off because that trigger is so crisp. Couple other things on here. I found a slide takedown that's got a thumb ledge. And my followers, I have the factory Prodigy mags still. I put Terran Tactical base plates on there, but the follower in here is just the factory Durmag Springfield Prodigy follower, and they don't lock the slide back anymore, which isn't a huge deal. I might change it out in the future, but with having that thumb stop on the slide takedown, I don't think that it would lock back anyway on the last round because my thumb's resting on it. So, like I said, not a deal breaker to me, but if you prefer having a slide lock, maybe not something you want on your 1911 or your double stack or your 2011. So something to think about. I put the carry mag well on there from Terran Tactical. I conceal carry this quite often. It's normally my EDC, but yeah, as you can see, the flare in here is really good, but it's not an overly sized mag well. So when I'm appendix carrying it, there's not a lot of printing actually, and that also comes down to what kind of holster that you wear. I make my own, but I kind of mimic some of the higher end holster companies out there that have the little hook on the end of it that pushes in the holster, and that helps push in the handle close to my body, and that way when I wear a shirt over top of it, you don't see all of this sticking out and printing. I've got the TLR1 on there, perfectly good light. I might upgrade to a X300 Turbo at some point, but for now I've been very happy with the TLR1. I've got a Dawson Precision extended mag release. Love that. It sticks out just far enough to where I don't have to break my grip to get that mag release done, but it doesn't stick out too far for when I'm holstering it that I'll have an accidental press. So big fan of that. I've gone with a one-piece guide rod. I've gone away from the guide rod that comes with the Prodigy, where you have to use the hex tool to take it off and on. And then I've also installed a reverse plug that's flush, so there's not any gap in there. I love the way that looks. I think it's super clean. And yeah, overall, I'm super happy with this build. I've changed it a few times since getting it factory. When I got this thing, it was bone stock. Like I said, I changed all the internals out. I did the circuit work. I did the slide work. I got the grip module, and I'm still under what it would be to buy a Staccato. So for you guys out there who are wondering if it's worth it, because there were a lot of negative reviews on the first batch of the double stack 1911s, and I really attribute that to their Cerakote job. It was kind of sloppy. As a guy that does Cerakote myself, it was put on really thick. It looks like they kind of rushed it, and it just got put on super thick and created a lot of friction. I mean, it's not the tightest fit and finish, but it is pretty good, especially for what you're paying for. And with that Cerakote on there, it was just gumming it up. I'd get a lot of failure to feeds. I'd get a lot of stovepipes where that slide was just getting gummed up and not cycling properly. So taking it down and re-Cerakoting it myself took away all those issues. I've also kind of polished up the slide rail and everything like that on the inside, so it's butter. I mean, you can see how buttery smooth it is. I can air rack this double stack 1911, which to air rack is almost unheard of, especially with some of the issues they had on the first batches. You'd have to buy a staccato and even still work on the staccato to get it to the point where it was smooth enough to air rack it. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and follow me. I'm going to try to make some more of these videos. It's been kind of an aspiration of mine to become a gun review guy on YouTube. Watch a lot of Grand Thumb, 1911 Syndicate. Shout out to those guys. Thank you for doing what you do, putting out all the information you put out, and in an entertaining forum. Hopefully I can get there one day, but right now I'm making videos in my garage. So shout out to you guys. You're my inspiration. And go out there, support the Second Amendment, and be safe. Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm out here at the range today, working on the Prodigy. Going to do some quick reload drills, 3, 3, and 3. I just want to show how fast this thing can get on reloads, and we'll go to the next step after that. The next thing I'm going to work on is some speed. I'm going to see how fast I can get rounds downrange and stay on target. I'm working about 20 yards from the target, just for safety reasons. That way, you know, ricochets don't come back at me. So I'm going to get some speed stuff and we'll get back at you. Next up, I'm going to work some target transitions. So I've got a little 6-inch steel plate, and then I've got the silhouette. I think it's like a 10 by 12. So I'm just going to go back and forth, back and forth. I might do one single on the 6-inch and then follow it up with a double on the profile, and we'll just go from there. Couple of long range shots. It's about 60 yards from where I'm standing to the target, according to my rangefinder. It's not really made for long range, especially with the compensator that I put in there. It shortened the barrel down probably about like 3/4 of an inch. So I'm obviously going to lose some long range accuracy with it, but I've built it to be more of a
speed and CQB gun. So I'll be happy if I can get 60 yards pretty accurately with it. Well, looks like I can get out there. Just try to speed up some of the shooting on a couple of those that I missed. That's me, that's not the gun. So I'm pretty happy with the build, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.